Hey there, beginning farmer friends. We're back with the ZTS today. I don't really know what we're going to do today. I do want to show you a few things because we left the pieces in that electrolysis tank for a lot longer this time because of suggestions that people put down in the comments below, which, by the way, like the video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and put comments down below. We read them. We left things in for a couple days, and what it turned out like is way different than what it went in like. So this nose piece right here, this sat in the tank for, I don't know, I think it was over 48 hours with all that electrolysis magic going on. And then my uncle hit it with the power washer, and that's it. It hasn't been ground on at all with the angle grinder. Those are so many difficult words to say in this world. And it looks amazing. There's paint off, there's rust off. I mean, right now it's at the point where you hit it with an angle grinder just a little bit. We didn't spray on the inside, as you can see, so there is some work that we're gonna have to do with that, but hit it with the angle grinder, it would be ready to be primed if we had a plan or we knew what we were doing. Speaking of that, I think we need to come up with a plan for today. And that is what those sacrificial pieces look like that have been underneath and around the pieces that were getting electrolyzed. I don't know, is that even a word? Okay, now we've got to make a plan for what we're going to do today. So I walk out for a second and I come back in and I ask Caleb, what did you guys decide to do?
It's going to be like this, and we're going to split it here and up here. So transmission back, engine, and then front end.
I don't know. Well, it seems like the plan has got defined beyond just we're gonna, you know, go like this and split the tractor. The goal for the day is to get the engine separated so we can go to the machine shop, which again, as Caleb said, is going to mean three pieces. Your transmission from these bolts right here back, your front end from these bolts right here forward, which just leaves us all of this dangling here in the middle. So did I get my message across? Cleanliness? Yeah. So you want a cleaner? You don't want a speck of dirt in there when it goes back together. Yeah. But we're not at that point now, right? But the more dirt you can keep out. Yeah. The less dirt you have to. I'm going to step away a little bit because last time he was spraying that off, it was just all spraying on me, and that didn't seem very kind.
If it slides back.
Let's slide it back just a hair. There we go. Now pump it. Alright, let's pull it your way. Have you ever looked inside the transmission of a Minneapolis Moline ZTS? How are we setting it on there? Yeah, sideways? You're going to set it on sideways. Bring this way.
Assume one goes there, one probably goes in there, and then
one,
yeah, two.
The other was down in here. It's the longer one.
Was it that right there?
No, it was over on this side. Let me.
Was it clear down there? I see it.
There it is, yeah. So 1, 2, 3 points where the shift levers have to go back on to. Now we're just looking here. I don't see anything serious. I don't see any broken teeth. There's your PTO. Let's see, there's some transmission grease in it yet. We need to drain that out. But the transmission looks pretty good.
Well, that's not very tight.
At this point, I just feel the need to be like a narrator. So what's happening now is we're going to take off the tires so that we can take off this front end. So I didn't mean to stop you, Caleb. Go ahead.
Okay, do we have a block we can set under that one?
Here, it needs to come back here.
All right. Wait a minute. Let's do it right. Get a longer board to go between the two of them.
What we're attempting to do right now is to take this front end off. You see we've got the tires off the front, and we're trying to finagle everything so that stuff doesn't fall on us.
It's safe.
Yeah, we're trying to make it safe, which seems like a really good idea at this point. So we're going to try to span this spot here with some longer boards.
Take the first board off.
There's nothing, they're not on it at all.
Take the next board off.
Just get them all. We should be clear.
Pull your jack that way.
What are we?
Okay, raise it up and down. Okay, now go down. Wait a minute, let me put a wedge in there.
There you go. There you go.
I don't have enough room. Go down now.
There, I think this one just came off.
Up.
Okay, raise it up again.
I think you're free. That's very close.
You want it up a little more?
Still hooked on the pins.
You want it up or what?
Free.
Oh, buddy.
All right, get those planks across the legs.
I don't know if you can tell what this is, but this is the engine that just came off. And I just wanted to record for posterity's sake for when Caleb is showing this tractor to his grandchildren. Caleb, at this moment, how do you feel?
Oh boy.
Just 2 words, oh boy?
Yeah.
Is it overwhelming? Is it exciting?
Both. Yeah. It's off.
You heard it here first. Overwhelming and exciting all at the same time. For Uncle Lorne over here, this is just a normal Thursday at the shop, right?
Not necessarily, but yeah, it's a good day.
Strap it down any, or is it heavy enough?
As you can see, we've got the engine loaded up into the truck, and the plan right now is not to go take it off and get it fixed, but rather take it to the machine shop where they can tell us what we need to fix or what the next steps need to be. I've got to admit, I am just kind of amazed at this point at A, how far we've gotten today, B, that my son Caleb is tackling this. I know that he said he's, I don't know, did he say overwhelmed, excited, whatever the combination is. It is pretty awesome. I know that right now, oh my, I do feel overwhelmed, but I think in the end it's going to be a pretty awesome project.
Here's going to be your challenges. So it's going to depend on, now when you say a little bit of a lip, are we figuring we're just going to try to hone this thing and ring it?
Probably.
Okay, so as long as you've got rings, you'll be fine. I mean, are we tearing crankshaft out of this thing, camshaft? We're going to look at everything, do everything to the best of our ability? Yeah. I don't like it. It's not good. And I kind of wondered about that just judging by looking at the bearings. I would probably just go ahead and strip this thing because you're going to be a lot better off. Save everything. Bearings, seals, everything you can save it, because you may run into one little piece that you ain't gonna find. And I think if a guy can get undersized bearings, get things squared away, I think if the camshaft looks acceptable, I think you can almost polish that on the bench or just kind of clean it up and put it right back in there. Likewise with the lifters. Valves is kind of up to you. It's not a bad idea to put the hard seats in. Is it absolutely required? No.
It's all fun and games until money gets thrown in the equation, isn't it? Oh well, we'll do our best. A guy goes away for like an hour and 15 minutes. I had to go, hey now. A guy goes away I take off for like an hour and 15 minutes, and I come back, and the engine is on a stand, which is what we were trying to do when I left. They had to put it on sideways because we need to get this flywheel off so we can get the crankshaft out. And by we, I want to make sure that I am saying my son Caleb and my uncle Lauren. I'm just here as videographer really for this whole project. But we've ran into a problem. I don't know, I'll show you a clip of it right here, but there is a humongous nut in the middle of this crankshaft, or no, the middle of this flywheel, and this humongous nut needs to come off. How do we do that? Comments down below. Let me know what you think. I just will show you real quick. Here's the rest of the tractor right now. It is just incredible that there is really no tractor left. Well, as you can see, this tractor is all over this shop right now, spread left, right, here, there. Over here, we've got the transmission, we've got the motor on the rack, we've got the cylinder heads. Over here, we've got steering. Way back there in the back, we've got the steering wheel and the top of the transmission. I can't even keep track of where everything is. What we've decided to do right now is that we need to get the service manual. All of these tractors, and we couldn't find the right service manual here at the Minneapolis Moline headquarters of Iowa. But we're going to get the service manual. Luckily, those are available online. We'll have a service manual. Then I think we'll be able to tackle it better. Again, if you have any tips, put them in the comments down below. Caleb, say bye.
Bye.
Uncle Lauren.
Bye.
I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are.